In this video, you're going to learn how to use the Demographic Profile Report tool found in the Census Tools Custom ArcGIS Pro Toolbox. The Demographic Profile Report tool generates a comparison report showing how a custom study area compares to larger reference geographies, including county, state, and nation. All right, so you can see in my map that I've selected a set of parcels that belong to a specific subdivision. Right now there are 547 records selected. And what we're going to do here is we're going to run the demographic profile report. And in doing so, we are going to compare the demographics of these city parcels that have been selected to larger reference geographies, including the entire county, the state, and the nation. So I will double click on demographic profile report, which is found under Census Studio Analysis. And we will first need to identify the study area features. So we can simply click on city parcels, which is the layer that contains our selected records. Just below that are going to be your indicators, right? So these are the select demographics that you may want to include. So you'll notice it automatically picks up the selected records. So total population, we'll just go ahead and do median age, per capita income, just select a number of these. Doesn't really matter which ones we select, but we'll select a handful of these indicators. And then you define your census geography level, right? So here you have two options, either tract or block group. Block groups are, of course, smaller. They cover smaller areas. They also tend to have a higher MOE. So we're going to select tract here. And so the tract data will be rolled up and compared to those city parcels. And what we're doing there, not compared to the parcels, but we're going to roll that census tract data up to these city parcels to be able to identify the demographics that are associated with that particular area, that particular study area. You'll need to select your ACS census year. 2024 is the most recent version as of the recording of this video, so we'll leave that in place. We'll leave ACS 5 survey in place. You'll need to define your study area name, and we'll just call this Park Study Area after the name of the subdivision. And then you need to define your output report as well. Now your output report can be in Excel spreadsheet format, CSV format, or HTML. You will need to define where you put the report. We'll just leave it here under ACS Census, and we'll give it a name, Park Study Area. And you do need to identify the file type. So in this case, we'll generate just an HTML page that contains the information. So I'll add the .html. Okay there. And then finally, your comparison geographies. So what do you want to compare it to? And it's going to default to county, to state, and nation. You can turn these off if you want. It does also have the ability to automatically pick up the county in which your data falls. So this particular subdivision where we've highlighted these city parcels, those fall within Comal County, Texas. So the tool is smart enough to know the geography in which you're working. Right? So the whole idea behind this particular tool is to be able to show a report for a custom study area, which is what we have here, and be able to reference larger geographies and how they're similar, how they're different. So at this point, we can go ahead and hit run. And these reports can take a while to create because, again, it's having to download the demographic information first, in this case at a tract level, and then roll that up to the geographies, and then finally it's completed. Now, this particular tool does not produce an output feature class. Instead, it creates a file output. So in this case, that's going to be the Oak Park Study Area HTML file that we discussed. So I need to go find that. There's the HTML file that it produced. So I'll go ahead and open that. And then this is going to be your output. Okay. So Oak Park Study Area. All right. So for the actual study area, which in this case was just a set of parcels within a subdivision, these are your demographic indicators: population, median age, median household income, all the things that we identified from that tool. And these, of course, are the values. And then our comparison, right? So in comparison to the county in which that data fell, the state, and the entire nation. All right, so this is a great little tool for demographic profiling for situations where you have custom study areas and you need to be able to compare that custom study area to a larger geography to see how it compares and contrasts with those other geographies. All right, so that's it for this video. Appreciate you joining me. In future videos, we will illustrate the usage of other analysis tools within the Census Studio product, as well as the variety of download tools that you can use.